Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Fajr Iman Asmat from the Department of Chemistry. My ID is 11, and today the topics I'm going to discuss are calcium chloride and limestone based construction material. This video is presented to Professor Khizr Qureshi. We are going to discuss two topics in this presentation. One is calcium chloride and other is limestone. First of all, we will discuss the economic importance of calcium chloride. Calcium chloride is produced in large quantities as a byproduct in different chemical processes, for example, in the Solar process or in the production of propene oxide. In the chlorohydrin process, of which only a small part is processed to pure calcium chloride. Propene oxide is also known as propylene oxide. It contains 3 carbon and 1 oxygen atom. In 1993, in the USA, about 0.48 multiplied by 10 to the raised power 6 ton anhydrous calcium chloride was produced mainly from natural resources, mainly subterranean brines and to a lesser extent dried out salt lakes in California. Now we'll discuss the manufacture of calcium chloride. Synthetic hydrated calcium chloride is produced from the calcium chloride containing residual brines of the Solar process by evaporation, initially by vacuum, then at atmospheric pressure. Anhydrous calcium chloride is obtained, for example, by evaporation in fluidized bed dryers or spray towers. Calcium chloride is also produced from waste acid by reaction with limestone. This is the picture of subterranean brine, and that is of dried out salt lake in California. Now we will discuss calcium chloride based construction material. First of all, calcium chloride is used for salting roads. The second largest application of calcium chloride exploits hygroscopic and the tackiness of its hydrates. Calcium chloride is highly hygroscopic and its hydration is an exothermic reaction. A concentrated solution keeps a liquid layer on the surface of dirt roads, which suppresses the formation of dust. It keeps the finer dust particles on the road, providing a cushioning layer. If these are allowed to blow away, the large aggregate begins to shift around and the road breaks down. Using calcium chloride reduces the need for grading by as much as 50% and the need for filled materials as much as 80%. This picture shows that calcium chloride was sprayed on this road to prevent weathering, giving it a wet appearance even in a dry weather. This is a picture of powdered calcium chloride. Now we will discuss the use of calcium chloride in concrete manufacture. Calcium chloride is a direct key additive in the manufacture of Portland cement. It's an important ingredient in set accelerators and water reducing admixtures for concrete. In manufacturing gypsum, it is used as an anodizing agent. Now the question arises, what are the disadvantages of using calcium chloride in concrete? I would not say that it is a kind of disadvantage. Calcium chloride acts as accelerator in the concrete, low temperatures, slow concrete hydration. Calcium chloride is harmful for concrete, mainly reinforced concrete. Nowadays, mostly of the concrete structure is either RCC or pre-stressed or post-tension concrete, where steel is used as to carry tensile stress. RCC means rolled compact concrete. As per the Act of 1987, total chloride content is limited to 0.05% by mass of cement. Manufacturer of cement has certified this to the consumer within 10 days from date of manufacture. Cement used in pre-stressed structures and long-span reinforced structures, chloride content should not be more than 0.05%. This table shows the applications of calcium chloride in the USA in 1994. 38% of calcium chloride was used for salting roads, 18% as a dust binding agent, 20% for industrial purposes, 12% in concrete manufacture, 4% in crude oil extraction, and 8% of calcium chloride for other uses. Now we will discuss limestone based construction material. Limestone has a wide variety of uses in home construction based on the numerous products into which it can be processed. Consultants who provide building and construction above have recommended it over and above. It has been used in the building and construction industry for walls and floors on buildings. This is in various ways as follows. Limestone blocks are used in building of structures such as houses. Limestone is used for stone cladding on walls and it is supplied by companies such as Meteor Stone. It is used for retaining walls and floor paving and tiles. Now we will discuss the mortars, renders, and plasters as product of limestone. Wall construction involves the positioning and fixing of bricks and blocks. Walls must cope with loading deformation due to the climatic conditions, vibrations, and more. Limestone offer products that enable mortars, renders, and plasters to absorb the deformations of load-bearing structures. They also improve their long-term behavior and provide protection by tolerating thermal cycling, withstanding air and water pollution, retaining waterproofing capabilities, and allowing vapor permeability. Excellent workability makes application straightforward. Extended port life provides flexibility in application practices to minimize waste. The combination of hydrated lime and tartaric acid controls the reactivity and hardening speed of fluid gas desulfurization gypsum in a cost effective way. This is the only means of ensuring the workability of gypsum for modern renders and plasters. Decorative finishes made with limestone products are attractive, durable, and easy to maintain. They offer a naturally soft and eye catching experience that differentiates a building's appearance. They are also hypoallergenic, color variation possibilities are limitless. This picture shows a mortar holding weathered bricks. Now we will discuss sand lime bricks. Sand lime bricks are also known as calcium silicate bricks. Limestone offers a special quality of a lime for calcium silicate bricks that makes them specially simple to work with. Only natural raw materials are used, which are a mixture of natural calcic lime, sand, and water is performed in presses. The result is hardened in autoclaves under steam pressure at temperature between 160 degrees centigrade and 200 degrees centigrade. Lime and quartz sand react to give the bricks their compressive strength to bear high loads. Calcium silicate bricks also provide good sound insulating properties. This is a picture of sand lime bricks. Now we will discuss autoclaved aerated concrete as product of limestone. Aerated concrete is made of lime, cement, and sand, gypsum, and water. These components are homogenized and aluminium powder is added. This acts as a gas forming raising agent, producing a mess which is cut with wires and hardened in autoclaves. Aerated concrete is an easy to use, lightweight building material. It offers excellent free resistance characteristics and demonstrates high thermal insulation performance. This is a picture of aerated autoclaved concrete. Now we will discuss clay bricks and roofing tiles as product of limestone. Limestone is used in the manufacture of clay bodies such as bricks and tiles. It controls oxidation and offers slight changes in color and color patterns. Now we will discuss ceramics, tiles, and sanitary ware as products of limestone. Limestone delivers minerals that are essential to the production of ceramic goods, including sanitary ware, porcelain floor and wall tiles, porcelain figurines, and other fired ceramic items. Ball clay is one of the two largest components of a ceramic body. It plays a critical role in the formation of green strength or plasticity. It also serves to bond other components together and facilitates even firing in the kiln. Limestone is used as a fluxing agent and adds porosity in certain ceramic applications such as the production of wall tiles. This is the picture of clay brick, that is of roofing tile. This is of ceramic, this is of tile, and that is of sanitary ware. Now we will discuss cement and concrete as products of limestone. Limestone is used as a wide range of aggregates as well as ground and built minerals. Developed limestone fillers are specially formulated to be used as certified fillers and extenders. These enhance the properties of cement and fly ash in ready mix concrete, precast, and manufactured concrete. In this way, limestone contributes to the development of ergonomic concretes that eliminate vibration and noise. Refined minerals offer unique consistency in color and shape. Engineered products are available and can be used as a cement additive to control hardening speed and concrete quality. Now we will discuss fiber cement boards as products of limestone. Limestone serves as a filler in fiber cements, siding, cladding, and bagger boards. It adds stiffness and strength to the final formulation and is used by many high-end producers in place of more abrasive silica fillers. During fabrication and installation, limestone helps prevent the generation of nuisance silica dust. This is a picture of cement. This is a picture of the exterior of the Roman Pantheon. It was finished in 128 CE. It is the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world. This is the picture of hardy panel on design built addition, Ithaca, New York. This building is entirely made up of fiber cement boards. Now we will discuss insulation materials as products of limestone. Insulation materials offer special environmentally friendly binders for innovative applications that provide answers to societal concerns. Insulation materials are unique, highly sustainable construction products that will have a bigger role in the future of sustainable buildings because they create insulating walls and insulation layers in floors and roofs. They log in carbon dioxide gas. They are one of the best value impact, sustainable, and commercially viable materials. They have a natural breathing capacity that makes it extremely suitable for refurbishment and restoration projects. Biocomposite buildings deliver excellent thermal properties to create healthy living and working environments. Now we will discuss paint as a product of limestone. Limestone offers highly concentrated milk of lime, maintaining all the advantages of former lime in and eliminating the significant quality variations seen in the past. Paint products are polymer free. They are perfect for solely mineral formulas. They create no emissions with a pH above 12. They also inhibit growth of bacteria, mold, and fungi with no addition of chemical bodies necessary. These are the differences I have used in making this presentation. You can get help from there. I hope the concept of calcium chloride and limestone based construction material is clear to you all. If you have any kind of query or question, you can ask from me. This was all from my side. Thank you.